Jace has to now win lane. He has to win lane hard. The Syndra has to win lane. She has to win lane hard. The jungler has to get something meaningful, but the problem is that Galio can sort of cheat laning phase against Syndra. Graves can keep up with Olaf. Graves is more valuable than Olaf at basically every point. And
did he push a little bit too fast? You think he's going for the cheater?
No. He pushed too quickly to actually go for a cheater recall. And also, if he would go for a cheater recall on wave 3 or 4, she's now in this spot where Galio gets the crash on this wave and then gets the pullback. Now Galio has complete control on the wave, and if you look at the gold that Syndra had, it's the same thing that could have been achieved, but without letting Galio have any sort of a say.
Yeah.
So
he missed so much XP. Also, he's going to be way behind the play. I mean, look at this. They're looking for a dive. But Nuggery and Canyon very expertly trying to stop the dive here, but the burst is too much. Khan with the Beta-Reno there saying, well, you got to come at me. And he is going to survive as well, Canyon.
Well, Infernal Dragon's going to be the second one of the game. And this has a lot of action so far. Okay, here comes Galio. He's a big boy.
Doiby's done this before as, trying to get the knockback on Adobe. He's going to die. No, he's not, actually. He gets out of dodge there. I thought that last turret hit would have hit him, but it did not. And that means that Damwon Gaming feel forced here now to dive on the bottom side.
Yep.
But it's a much smaller wave. Let's see how they handle it here. Exhaust on LWX. He should be going down. And the Olaf is going to be able to flash to safety. So at least they do get the one kill. I think they could probably get Chris, but not quite going to go for it.
The issue is that the Maokai is just so tanky, and Chris still has flash available. So with their HP values being the way that it is, it's too risky to try to coordinate a dive. And there's not enough melees that have already been lost. If he ends up getting zoned out and missing this entire wave, that's 3 waves going into the void. So you subtract the 3 waves plus the turret plates that Senna and Maokai are getting.
Oh, look at Canyon. Just frontlining here, but in goes Khan. Not sure about that one. Maybe if his Q had come right off cooldown, it would have been good enough. But, Beryl just going to get assassinated, but it is a trade in the kills. He says, I'm not going down without a fight, and that was his moment within the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, if Damwon can end up actually getting that mountain and then forcing such an early soul, things get really scary. Everything just spirals out of control from that point. And this would be the second time today that they're actually bailed out by a mountain soul.
Nice flash here. The Senna is going to help out under the turret, and the Galio's there as well. Easy Dunkaroony. That's what I would like to call that one. As they're going to pick up the kill, but they're going to get on in there. Tian able to deny any kind of steal attempt. Tian is not really going to be able to get in here on time. It's going to go to Doiby as the smite was early from the side of Damwon Gaming. In goes Khan into the backline. That's a huge knockup on it. Looks like Beryl is going to get away on the backside. Bit of a thumbs up there from Tian, as FPX are now rolling with a nice little lead.
And that is one of the most unfortunate steals. This could have been clear. You don't need Death Cap. And Syndra doesn't have any abilities that grant shields or anything like that, which converts to EHP with your AP, so Leandri's in sustained fights, really fantastic.
Khan trying to 1v2 here, didn't notice the Syndra. That's a nice stun. Showmaker able to pick up the kill. And FPX, they seconds on the death timer, 16 on Mountain 3. So teleport should come up here, though. Speaking of TP, in comes Nuggery. Trying to help out against that Galio's. Now the Galio's on the way out. And, trying to get on top of Tian, but I think it's Doiby that might just be the one to go down here. But the Nimbus Cloak, so good. Able to get him to safety there. As in come the rolling Maokai Hills to try to push them away. And now it's time for Khan to TP.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's going to go for the flank. He says he has enough time. Stun comes down, though. That's another TP coming in here. This time it's Doiby. Looking for Beryl and the rest of the team. He's going to find 2. That's a nice amount of Galio burst damage. In goes Khan as well. Anafelios do it, though, from behind. They have a good amount of poke and fight back, but it's just not enough. Up against 2 Mountain Drakes. Clawed out or something like this. They're a great team, but this kind of play style, if you can call it that, has plagued them for quite a while. As now Khan with the Galio here trying to get that damage down. Nuguri is just going to get proto-belted to death on the backside of that as long. Okay, we're all just dying here. Under the turret, Canyon not really able to do much. It's really all up to Aphelios. Ghost is going to get the one. Can he get the two is the question. He's flashing forward. He's not going to get the kill go onto Khan as he gets rooted up there. For not for long enough. Showmaker will come in and help out with the play, but FPX
continue to coast, where it's the inevitable end that is the Mountain Soul. Okay.
You just died, buddy. That's actually really awkward. Camille, as I mentioned before, she's one of these champions that opens up fights for FPX. Now that's gone. Just out of seemingly nowhere. The Syndra, yes, she has good itemization, the ability to do that. Let's see what Tan can do. He's up 3 levels. Beryl here, trying his best to get a fight going, but he's a Karma. He forgot he's not Alistair. Okay, trying to chip away at this. They have the vision, but Doimbi with the stopwatch, they stopped all damage on the Baron. Showmaker gonna pick up that kill, and that means that FPX will have to back away. And will their passivity come back to bite them as Dalwon come in and say, no, we're gonna be proactive. We're gonna look for picks. They get for his team, and you could tell that Khan did not expect it. I mean, he's still got flash. There's just nothing he could do in that situation once he get hit by the stun. Now the push is coming in with the Baron. That's definitely going to be at least one inhibitor as they pick up a Mountain Drake of their own. They are going to back away with this one. We still got a minute and a half on the Baron, but it's a huge gold swing. You can see Dalwon ahead, 3,000 gold now. And yeah, there is a ward behind them. I don't know if FPX feel confident to take a fight right now. They're just going to let the Baron push happen.
Huh?
And they're going for it. They're going for the Nexus right now. Khan is going to TP, but there is a big engage by Doimbi. A lot of AoE damage coming in. The flash by Chris to try to get into that back line as Doimbi is barely going to survive against the Jays. And they get a couple here as Dalwon Gaming, FPX, they call their bluff immediately, saying, oh, you want to go for our Nexus? Really? And I think Showmaker is in a lot of trouble here. Doimbi able to teleport up to the top side, so they're getting so many objectives while this is going on. They dodge the unlimited power, and in we go. The inhibitors are going down. If they can deny the backs, I think Doimbi can end the game by himself.
Oh, well, Crisp is just going to stop the back of Ghost.
That's
how many
scary
years?
To carry.
Barrel almost there. Another TP.
All they gotta do is deny the back. And Ghost knows it.
Yep.
He's like trying desperately to fight, but he's just gonna get stunned. He's gonna Zhonya's. He's gonna look cool as FPX will take the game. Barrel here, well, this is the story of Dalwon. They're trying to auto though. It's a little bit awkward. Do they have the autos? The rest of the team is barreling down bot, and this game is actually not yet over.
Wait, Crisp is living in eternity.
All they need to do is auto the Nexus here. There's LWX and Khan in the backside. They finally do it, as it looked like it was going to happen. FPX do take the victory in a wonky final 5 minutes of that game.
Well, that is going to be all they wrote, or all she wrote for Dalwon.